wonderful Techmas. I have returned, first of all. I have made it back. I found that one, I think. It's hard to see. I think it's, yeah, Mermaid, which is, a casual 5,000 blocks away from us. And I used that one to teleport back here. It's just the beacon in the middle of nowhere. It's whatever. It was an awful experience. But I'm realizing that we are probably going to have to go back just because I think we're going to need more of these mixing basins than I had hoped for, but, that's a problem for a future me. But, so what we're going to do today, before we do anything else, is more research, but not this kind of research. No, we finally got all of the pieces together to make this researching table. Watch. Shovel ammo. Researching table. And now I want to put it up here. That's how I have to get up this. I don't know how it works. Let's grab magma waders. I mean, that just sounds like I'm going to be able to walk on lava, probably. Crouch and right click. +1 experience points for every 5 units of heating from the ability Fiery Tread. What? Relic experience. It's a 4-star relic, Fiery Tread. For a certain time. What is it? Oh, I gotta level this up? 1 leveling points, 15 experience points. For a certain time allows you to walk on lava surfaces without falling and not taking damage. After the time limit expires, the boots begin to overheat and cause damage to the wearer proportional to the degree of overheating. Roll random stat. 100 experience points. How do I get back? E. +1 experience points for every 5 units of heating. Suppresses damage from hot blocks. Alright. So that's what that does. Now, the next question is, I have like 17 drowned belts. Are they all going to be the same thing? 1 experience for each level of enchantment Riptide on the trident when using. Oh, that's cool. I don't have a trident. Well, I do have a trident. Increase the maximum number of slots for equipment relics. Talismans +1 slots. I don't know what that does. Dead weight reduces the swimming speed and increases the sinking speed of the wearer. That sounds awful. Water flows. Increases damage dealt underwater by 172%. That's massive. Allows you to use the Trident Riptide ability without rain or water, adding recharge time to it. Oh, that's neat. Now, if I'm looking at this, right, we grab this one. They all seem to be the same, but the next question is, do they have the same? Oh no, see, like this one has +2 slots, but less there, higher multiplier, and a lower or higher. So they do have different levels of the enchantments, but it's all going to be the same enchantments. We're going to throw a chest down over here. Sure. So that's all those. All the drowned belts. I mean, some of it sounds pretty good, and some of it not so great. I like my swim speed being increased, and unfortunately, my trident requires a lot of effort to fix. So we got that. We got rage glove, jellyfish necklace, amphibian boots, ice skates, horse flute. I know we have other stuff in here too. Icebreakers. Spatial sign. I think those are all the ones that we found. We definitely have other ones that could be interesting. We go. Ice skates. +1 experience points for each second of acceleration from the ability skating. Ram. You need to increase the level of relic to 5. Increases the speed of movement on ice depending on the duration of sliding. So that's kind of interesting. What the heck? +1 experience for each second of acceleration from the ability fins. Okay. Maximum duration of 3.3 seconds. Speed multiplier 2.3. So I do like, obviously, being able to increase swim speed, like I just said. Next one, spatial sign. 1 experience point for each second of return from the ability Time Rift. When used, returns the wearer along the route traveled during a certain time. Repeated use will terminate the ability. Okay, that's interesting. It's like I don't know how you would use it, but it's like I would like to try it out here at least to see if I can figure it out. So if I'm understanding it, let's hop back up here. So it'd be like if I do this. Oh, yeah, look at that. And it probably just gained a little bit of experience points from this. 2 out of 100. I mean, that's just kind of fun. But I would think what you would want to do, I mean, I don't know. So put it back in here. We can see that it's 2.5 seconds that it goes back. So I think, again, like the idea would be you jump off, do something down, and then you do this to go back up. And then no clip through the floor. Because that's what you want to do. Okay, jellyfish necklace. Electric discharge. Power over the sea. Where does not sink. That's, I mean, not great. Paralysis. Electric discharge. Deals damage to targets when colliding with them. I mean, that's cool. But, like, not gonna really work. +1 experience points for every 3 charges from the ability Berserker Rage when they are reset. +1 experience point for each target hit by the Spurt ability. So you don't have Spurt and you don't have Phlebotomy, but you do have Berserker. Oh my god, this is a whole paragraph of reading. Why do they do this to me every time? Each wearer attack made within 3 seconds after the last one accumulates 1 charge into the internal buffer of the relic. The damage inflicted and received by the wearer, as well as its movement speed and damage dealt, increases in proportion to the accumulated charges. After 3 seconds, the internal buffer as well is emptied, canceling all bonuses received. So so you take half as much damage as you're dealing, with the charge existence time of 2.2 seconds. I mean, never been a big fan of take damage to take extra damage to deal more damage. +1, 5, 10 experience points for each killed zombie piglin brute. +1 experience for each additional trade from the ability respect. Okay, so to get respect, you have to get up to level 5. Each trade with piglins gets a multiple chance of 50% to issue an additional trading result. That's, whatever. Makes piglins neutral in relationship to the wearer. The nearest piglin will indicate the location of the bastion nearby. Alright, that one I like. I like that one. We don't have anything in our ring slots yet, so easily put that one in. We still have these two. For every one experience point for every 3 blocks in the fall before triggering the ability Earthquake. Sustainability and Earthquake. Increases the speed of falling. Increases the knockback resistance and removes blocks slippering. So that's maxed out sustainability. Right, you can't upgrade that any higher. And Earthquake. Using the ability in a fall will create a shockwave at the landing point, causing damage and throwing. Power of the wave depends on the distance fall or where it has flown. But that's gonna cause. Hold on. So let's get up a little higher. It's not going to remove my fall damage though, right? Yeah. How do I activate the ability is the next part. If we go into controls, maybe keybinds, movement, gameplay, inventory, creative, multiplayer, miscellaneous artifacts. Oh, it's relics, not artifacts. Relics. Left alt. What if we change this to P? No. O? No. L? No. K? K. K? Earthquake. How? You mean to tell me I have to bring this up mid-fall? Hold on. So, let's try this again. Eat the fish, please. We're going to have to take that off of K. Keybinds. What if we put... I don't think I currently have anything set to my... Where is it? That one. Oh my gosh. Quiver V. Right, done. 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 So if we're up in the air. Okay. So now if we do. So that was on, I was going to say dry ground. I got to stop hitting shift. I'm trying to. Alright. I can't tell if I did that right. I didn't take fall damage for what it's worth. Okay, so it does work. It does remove fall damage, it seems. One more test. Yeah, definitely removes fall damage. The question is, will I be able to consistently enough do that? Look, we already got, you could literally just sit here, right? Spam that to get the points. We're not going to do that, but you could. Horse flute. 1 experience points for every 25 blocks overcome by a horse by calling the ability Portable Stall. This ability has no upgradable stat and does not affect the quality of the relic, but you then get plot to treatment by getting the relic to level 5. Using a relic on the horse will move the animal to the internal storage. Reuse will release the creature. If the distance between the wearer and summoning creature exceeds 16 blocks, it'll automatically fit back into the flute. That's actually kind of amazing because that's just a portable horse. A horse placed in internal storage will slowly regenerate health. That's also amazing. We want that. I don't have a horse, but given my mini-map is totally botched. What happened to my mini-map? What have I done? Auto map. Cave layers? No. I had show caves on, that's why. Look at this nonsense. That's not even where we were. This nonsense. Look at this. Look at how far I had to go to get back home. And still, in that entire distance, not a one desert. Not one. Not one desert in this whole map. Yeah, so I'm going to have to kind of sit here and like figure out which of these abilities we want to utilize. So horse flute, I feel like we already, I mean, this one could very unlikely be better than this. Rage gloves are almost certainly a no. Fire gauntlets are a no. I'm tempted to switch to these amphibian boots for this increased swim speed. We have a few different ones. So then my idea though is if I do that with the drown belts, it's like kind of averages them out, right? Like I could probably get one that has enough of a swim speed bonus that I could make it so that, you know, it's not too bad. What else do we have here? Roller skates, aqua walkers, a quiver, blazing flask. These are the other ones, right? That had like fire walking ability. What was the ability on this? So for 44 seconds, you can walk on lava. That will be really good because, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to have to go back into the nether. On my own time, of course. Icebreaker, did not care much for. I mean, the earthquake is kind of interesting. But overall, probably not something that I'm going to use. Ice skates. What was the other like thing? No, it's just literally skating. Just move faster when on ice. Leather belt. Magic mirror. See, I wanted to figure out. So if I type in like ring, right? Unfortunately, it just gives me all the lingering potions and a tinkering table from Chipped. And we can see remote lens from the word wearing. Harlequin ring of luck. Ring of experience was another one. Oh no, not that one. Pick up blocks. Pick up blocks. Pick up increased player luck. I wanted this, the brain coral, but I needed a Frostbringer. And then Bastion Ring and Chorus Inhibitor. I feel like there's gotta be. Can I get multiple? Well, so the Bastion Ring will make it so that I can travel without worrying about piglins. The Magma Waders will give me the ability, or Magma Walkers will give me the ability to walk on the lava without worrying about falling in, which is, you know, great because that was like one of our biggest concerns. And maybe I can find a closer bash or fortress. But either way, I think we're about to wrap this one up. So we are slowly making progress with create. What's next on my list for create? So I made some stuff off camera for create that we've done in the past. The chain drives, right? Really simple stuff. Adjustable gear shift was this electron tube, which we needed the quartz for. We then got the mixer, which is in here somewhere, I'm sure. Looking, there it is. Mixer, right? And the idea is, if we hit uses on the mixer, not automated brewing. I mean, shapeless crafting, sure. Mixing, though. So look, we can make chocolate. We get cocoa beans, sugar, and milk. We can get chocolate. We can get biofuel. We don't care about that. More like biofuel. More garbage. Garbage. What is this? Ruby chocolate. We have to go fight the Ender Dragon to get that. Marshmallows with some slime balls. Slime balls we have determined are going to be a pain in the butt to get. I mean, I could just make some slime essence. soul jar, slime ball with a soul extractor into a soul jar, right? Solium daggers, machine frames, all stuff that I could do. I am, you know, currently farming Ethereum, mostly for the armor. Uh, but eventually, right, this is what we're trying to get to, is these steam engines. Because it's going to be the copper or the brass, I think, for those. And then we do this. And then I assume we have to heat that. Yeah. Pump in water. And then it will create rotational force. So 4 fluid tanks. So in the past, like, right, remember, I said that fluid tanks aren't going to be, like, the most important thing for us because, like, it's kind of pointless. Now fluid tanks are actually kind of useful because you can do that with them. So I think that's what we're headed for, is fluid tanks, steam engines and stuff, and probably a ton more blaze spawners or blaze burners. So that I can start working on stuff and trying to get some stuff automated. This was the start of my thing, but then I remembered I don't have any slime balls, so I gotta go find slime. I do have some, right? 4. But anyway, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.